Why not save? Let me show you how the animals suffer. No, you need to see it. Take a look at what I'm about to show you. This is home for them. We're talking about the killer whales and the dolphins. Dolphins of every species you could imagine. Whales of every species you could imagine. This is not what their home really is. This is not where whales belong, playing, doing tricks and having to live in some kind of confined space. Dolphins doing the same, like at places like SeaWorld. But this is a question that you have to ask. Why are the killer whales overweight? You notice how big and fat they seem to be? I realize in the wild they probably look fat as well. But in SeaWorld, did you know they feed their whales gelatin? You got it right. Gelatin. Jello. Why? Because they need water, moisture. Instead of getting it natural the way they do in the wild, they have to do it this way. I've heard that gelatin is stronger than household bleach, in fact. The gelatin is extremely unhealthy and is believed to lead to some serious health risks for the whales. You might ask why. It's not natural, eh? Of course, I am unaware of gelatin whether it contains sugar or not, which would be another death threat for the whales. But you can see, all they do is become big overgrown whales, all because of a bad diet. Here's a very dark spot. Drugs are used on killer whales as well. That's right. Absolutely despicable what they do. Look what happens to killer whales in captivity. Yeah, take a look. Look at what happened to his face. Look at his tail. Look at his back all scratched to pieces, his teeth ground down, trying to find a way out of this prison. Fins tore apart, their bodies. They even begin to attack one another because of the prison. Because of the stress killer whales are under, they have not only killed trainers, but they have killed other animals in captivity, like dolphins and sea lions. Yeah, sure, they do eat sea lions in the wild, but not normally dolphins. But they attack them when they're in captivity. This is what happens because of the captivity. If you can please read what is the next frame, you tell me, is this just? Look right there. 17 orcas separated from their families thanks to SeaWorld. That's right, thanks to SeaWorld. Captive orca appears. See, they're separated from their families. They destroy lives. They destroy families. It's absolutely despicable what these poor animals have to suffer. And yet we see them in SeaWorld and think it's okay. See, this is what prison looks like for those that have done bad things, right? These men are in prison because they did something wrong. But how would you like living alone in a prison for life for what? What is the crime they have been charged with? What crime have these whales committed that they are also locked up in captivity? What did the orcas do? Nothing. That's right. Absolutely nothing. It breaks my heart. It breaks Ella's heart, the girl that wrote this documentary. Please help the animals that suffer. And thank you for watching. And remember, this is how they should be. Free.